We've all been there. Your phone is at 12%, you're about to head out, and suddenly, fast charging feels like a lifesaver. Plug it in for just a few minutes and boom, you've got enough battery to survive the day. But then comes that lingering question. Is this actually harming your battery? Does fast charging slowly ruin your phone behind the scenes? Or is it just another tech myth that refuses to die? Today we're breaking down what's really going on inside your battery when you hit that fast charge, right here, on History of Simple Things. To understand fast charging, it helps to look at how we got here. Early mobile phones didn't need anything fancy. Their batteries were small and charging them overnight was completely normal. Back then, devices used older battery types like nickel-cadmium, which had their own issues, including something called memory effect. Things changed when lithium-ion batteries became the standard. These batteries were lighter, more efficient, and didn't suffer from memory problems. But as smartphones got more powerful, with bigger screens, faster processors, and constant internet use, battery demand skyrocketed. Suddenly, charging overnight wasn't always enough. That's when fast charging entered the scene. Companies developed ways to safely push more power into batteries in a shorter time. Technologies like Qualcomm's Quick Charge and USB power delivery started becoming common, and now fast charging is practically everywhere, from budget phones to flagship devices. At its core, fast charging is exactly what it sounds like, delivering more power to your battery in less time. Normally, charging happens at a steady, moderate rate. Fast charging increases either the voltage, the current, or both, allowing your battery to fill up quicker. But here's the key detail. Charging isn't constant from 0% to 100%. Your phone actually slows things down as it gets closer to full. The first 50–70% charges quickly, and then the system gradually reduces the speed to protect the battery. Inside your phone, there's a charging controller that carefully manages this process. It monitors temperature, voltage, and current in real time. So even when you're fast charging, your device is actively making sure things don't get out of control. If there's one thing that truly affects battery health, it's heat. Lithium-ion batteries don't like high temperatures. Excessive heat can speed up chemical wear inside the battery, reducing its overall lifespan. Fast charging can generate more heat than regular charging, especially if you're using your phone at the same time, like gaming or streaming videos while plugged in. That combination can push temperatures higher than ideal. However, modern smartphones are designed with this in mind. They include thermal management systems that slow down charging or even pause it if things get too hot. In other words, your phone is constantly protecting itself, even if you're not thinking about it. Does fast charging actually ruin your battery? Here's the honest answer. Fast charging does contribute to battery wear, but not in a dramatic or immediate way. All lithium-ion batteries degrade over time. It doesn't matter if you fast charge, slow charge, or barely use your phone. Every charge cycle slowly reduces the battery's capacity. Fast charging can slightly accelerate this process because of the extra heat and higher power levels, but the difference is usually small. In real-world terms, most people upgrade their phones before the battery degradation becomes a serious problem. After a couple of years, your battery might hold less charge than it used to, but that happens regardless of charging speed. So no, fast charging doesn't ruin your battery overnight. It just plays a minor role in the natural aging process. Modern devices come with built-in features designed to extend battery lifespan. For example, many phones use adaptive charging. This means your device learns your habits, like when you usually wake up, and slows down charging overnight so it reaches 100% just before you unplug it. There's also trickle charging, which kicks in near 100%. Instead of continuously blasting power into a full battery, your phone carefully maintains the charge level to avoid stress. Some devices even limit how much fast charging is used depending on temperature or battery condition. So while you think you're always fast charging, your phone is actually making smart adjustments behind the scenes. If you want to get the most out of your battery, you don't have to avoid fast charging completely. Instead, focus on a few practical habits. First, avoid excessive heat. Don't leave your phone in direct sunlight or under a pillow while charging. Second, try not to keep your battery at 100% all the time. Staying between around 20% and 80% is generally easier on lithium-ion batteries. Third, if you're not in a rush, using a slower charger occasionally can reduce heat buildup. And finally, avoid heavy usage while fast charging, especially gaming. These small adjustments can make a bigger difference than worrying about fast charging itself. So, does fast charging actually ruin your battery? Not really. It does add a bit of extra stress, mainly due to heat, but modern technology is designed to handle it safely. For most users, the convenience of fast charging far outweighs the minor impact on long-term battery health. At the end of the day, batteries are meant to be used. Fast charging is just another tool, one that trades a tiny bit of longevity for a lot of convenience. And honestly, in a world where we're always on the move, that's a trade most of us are happy to make. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.